Hey guys, welcome back to my show. Listen, I have a special guest for you today. It's a good friend of mine. His name is Tucker Blackstone. He's me. But listen, he's the only guy I know who has a very serious immune problem. And, maybe he can address how he feels about this whole coronavirus thing. What do you think? So, Tucker, it is great to have you with me here on our show. We're happy to have you. Welcome to the show.
Oh, thanks for having me, buddy. It's great to be here. It really is today.
So tell me, what do you think of this coronavirus? Do you think the coronavirus is, a serious issue, something we need to be concerned about?
Coronavirus? Oh, I think it's a big government scam. I think they're making it all up. I don't think any of it's true.
Are you doing anything to prepare for the coronavirus? Is there anything that you think we should be doing here? Because it looks like,
Oh, this? Oh, no, this isn't because of coronavirus. No, it's because you smell awful, dude. What the heck's wrong with you?
You heard a while, but that's just what people do. The theory is you always find somebody new. I guess there was a time I believe that was true, but now...
So hey guys, welcome back. Today's going to be a short video about the coronavirus because, it's all anybody talks about right now. The panic is overtaking the world. There's some things I want you to consider about what could come of this, and they have nothing to do with the virus itself. I mean, don't get me wrong. Some of us preppers fantasize that this is it. This is the zombie apocalypse. It's finally happening. Yay, everybody's going to get to shoot zombies. No, that's not, unfortunately, that's not what's happening. This isn't the zombie apocalypse, at least not virally speaking. I think people have become zombies, but that's a completely different argument, isn't it? No, what I think is going to come of this, or what I think has the potential, this isn't a prediction, okay? So don't start with this, oh, you were wrong, you didn't know what you were talking about, you're an idiot. This is not a prediction. This is a caution, because what can happen here is the economy can just tumble. It can just roll down to complete and utter chaos. And if you watched any of my videos about the coming civil war and what it would take to get us into civil war, I maintained, and I still do, that, gun laws by themselves aren't going to bring us to a civil war. But gun laws on top of a failing economy, when people are hurting and lives are being interrupted, well, that will do it. I mean, I do sincerely believe there's a strong possibility that the economy now will continue to fall under the panic of coronavirus, and that fall will be maintained by the media and the political pundits and the politicians for the purpose of exploiting it for the election in 2020, in a few months. And the goal would be, to use whatever our president and our Congress does today to try and stop it will be portrayed as wrong, like the worst possible solution, no matter what it is. What do I think they should do? That's not the point of this video. That's going to be another video. But me, I'm a non-interventionist. Let it run its course. It'll get over with. Stop making a panic out of it. In fact, if I were government now, I'd use this as an excuse to free up the market. I'd say, hey guys, yeah, see, I did go into this video. Hey guys, listen, things are getting a little rough. What we ought to do is actually get rid of some taxes for a little bit. Instead of spending all these monies trying to lock down our economy and lock down our people and our society, let's open it up. Let's say, hey, look, man, things are getting bad, so we need to open up society a little bit. We need to break the taxes down a little bit and let everybody, look, if the government said, hey, you're not going to have to pay taxes at all in 2020, how much spending do you think would happen? A lot. Coronavirus or not, a lot of people would be like, no taxes? Whoa, hey, I mean, it would be Black Friday on the market, okay? The whole global market would go skyrocketing through the roof if the government just said, hey, because of the coronavirus and all the threats, we're going to open up the market, make it free. That's what would happen, I think. But anyway, I didn't mean to go down that path, and I went down it anyway. No, so what I could see happening is, with this economy dropping the way that it is, it could continue and they could exploit it, and all of our congressmen will say, well, it's Trump's fault. Trump did everything wrong. You need to elect somebody who can fix this problem. Kind of like in the 1920s when, the Great Depression was looming and things were getting worse and worse and worse, and the opposition of the the incumbent president said, well, he let this happen. He didn't do enough to stop it. We're going to stop it. We're going to use the government authority and might to make things like this go away. And I think that's what's going to happen here. So what'll happen, even if somehow Trump wins, in the light of that happening, regardless of what's going to happen in terms of the election, what's probably going to happen is that the government is going to increase its strength and decrease our liberty in response to this. That's what's going to come from this, no matter who wins. But if the Democrats do it, they're going to do it blatantly. They're not even going to hide it. They're just going to walk out there and say, look, what we need now is for everybody to be locked into their homes. We need the economy to stop moving. We need everything to stop. And we need total power over you so that we can protect you for your own good. That's what the government's going to do. Now, in that scenario, let's say the Democrats win in November because of the threat of, coronavirus or other potential catastrophes that could follow. They will probably use that as, listen, the economy is bad, crime's going to get worse. We're gonna need to do gun control now because there's a lot of people panicked and society's in upheaval because the economy is so bad. So we're gonna have to do more gun control. And a lot of people who would normally disagree will actually agree. They'll go along with it. So I think if there's ever been a chance, then this is gonna be it. The economy is going to collapse. Trump's gonna get the blame, regardless of the fact that he had nothing to do with this. And then the Democrats are gonna use this, this nightmare as an excuse to control us more, and they're going to start their gun control. And now you're going to have people who are not only hurting financially, but they're having their rights trampled on. That is the recipe for civil war. That is what could, not is, but could easily happen in the coming year or two. So, if you haven't bought a bunch of toilet paper yet, you probably ought to, because that's going to run out once the Civil War starts. You need to get your hand cleaner. But, I said all this in my other videos. I've been telling you for years that you need to have things like toilet paper, cleaning solutions, hand cleaners, because anytime there's, civil collapse, disease runs rampant. That's what happens every time. So, listen, like I said, short video. I appreciate you guys coming along. I love you. Take care.
You heard a while, but that's just what people do. The theory is you always find somebody new. I guess there was a